when I remember when we were living on this Lazarov place, and the Jewish students that had come that year and were staying in some school dormitory. I don't know, among them that year was Freddie Schwartz.
Really?
Yeah, Freddie Schwartz, who is now at Temple Sholom, the rabbi there. And anyhow, there was, in addition to all the other shortages, Jerusalem had a shortage of water. When we arrived on Rambam Street, the day we arrived, there was a knock at the door. Our neighbor, Mrs. Zohari, came in to welcome us with flowers and greeted us. And she was one of the old-time pioneers. She and her husband dug the soil in some kibbutz when they first came. And he was, I think, a zoologist or a botanist, I don't remember. But she came in to welcome us and to orient us what we could expect in
the water
situation especially. And she told us how you live with a shortage of water. She said, you don't ever use a drop that you don't have to. And she said if you have a pail of water, you use it first for bathing, washing in between showers or whatever, and then you use it maybe for dishes, the same water, and then you use it for maybe washing clothes, and then you use it to flush toilets.
So there's a lot to learn here now.
The water came only once a week on the roof, and then it came down
for everybody.
Only on Fridays when the tanks were wide open and they'd keep pouring all day long. So we used to, she told us, save everything for Friday. Do all your cleaning, do your bathing, do everything that you have to do on Friday. And so the Jewish American students who used to showers and plenty of water in the States and didn't have a shower or bath over there, so on Fridays they'd come to us to take showers and they'd take their turn, but they knew they had to bring their towel along and soap because we didn't have any to spare. As a matter of fact, when they'd come to us for dinner, what the house gift was, that they'd bring a roll of American toilet paper or something like that. A most welcome gift, I can tell you. Let me just interrupt this to tell you a wonderful, wonderful story that was making the rounds at the time. They tell the story about a young couple, an American couple who came to live in Jerusalem, and their lift had not come with all their belongings, and they had to live with just the things they had brought with them on the ship. And so they wanted to have a little reception, a little gathering for the Jerusalemites who had given them so much hospitality when they came, and so they had a tea party or supper. I don't remember what the story was, but maybe at the last minute, the wife said to the young husband, I'll take a last look around to make sure everything is ready and clean, and you answer the door when it rings, and that's just the way. The lady came to the bathroom and she said, oh my God, we don't have any toilet tissue with me. And she panicked, and she has to have something in there. And so she suddenly remembered that with her belongings in her big sewing basket or something that she had brought with her, there was an old dress pattern. And she thought, she'll cut that up in little small pieces and she'd put that in the cubby hole in the bathroom. Problem is solved. So the guests came and they had a wonderful time, and then they left. And one of the husbands, as he was walking out, he said to the wife, "Were you in that bathroom? Did you see what they have now in America? Did you see their toilet tissue? That it says which is for back and which is for front." That was a delicious story that was making the
Very much for the time. Which is the back, which is the front.